And today's story from North America is
Coyote and the Turtle. In a deep, cool river where alligators lazed all day, there lived an inquisitive young turtle. She loved to swim from one bank to the other and explore the rocks and stones on the riverbed. But no matter what she found, she was always curious to see more. One day, Turtle decided to explore the world beyond the river. So she crawled out of the water and took a walk into the desert. Turtle wandered among the spiky cactus plants, discovering snakes and scorpions and spiders and many other creatures she'd never seen before. She walked on, amazed at the wonders around her, not paying attention to how far she was straying from home. The sun rose high over the desert, and Turtle soon began to feel very hot. She longed for a drink and the feeling of cool water on her face. However, when she turned to go home, she saw that the river was now far away. "I'm so tired and thirsty, I'll never be able to walk that far," she sighed with dismay. So she crawled into the shade of a cactus plant. Looking out at the strange desert world, Turtle suddenly felt so far away from home that she began to cry. She didn't notice Coyote nearby. "That's a lovely song the turtle is singing," thought Coyote. "I'll ask her to teach it to me." He trotted up to Turtle, crouched in the shadow of the cactus plant, and asked her to teach him her song. "I'm not singing, Señor. I'm crying," sobbed Turtle. Coyote thought he was being made a fool of. "I heard you with my own ears," he insisted. "If you don't teach me your song, I'll eat you up right here for lunch." Turtle looked at Coyote's pink tongue and his sharp pointed teeth and knew she must be clever to outwit him. She dried her tears. "I wouldn't be a good lunch for you," she said. "My shell is very hard and impossible to swallow." Coyote looked at her shell and realised she was right. "Then I shall throw you out into the hot sunshine," he said. "Oh, the hot sun doesn't bother me," said Turtle. "I've got very thick skin." "So why are you hiding in the shade?" asked Coyote suspiciously. "I'm not hiding, Señor," said Turtle. "I'm just listening to the cactus tell a sad story. That's why I was crying." Coyote stared at Turtle in disbelief, but he couldn't resist bending forward to hear for himself if it was true. "Come closer," whispered Turtle. "The voice of the cactus is very quiet." Coyote bent closer and closer and pricked his nose on a cactus spine. "Ouch!" he yelled crossly. "I shall throw you on the rocks instead." "Oh, the rocks don't bother me," said Turtle. "I can pull my head and feet right inside my shell and just bounce away." Coyote was determined to punish Turtle. "In that case," he said, "I shall throw you into the deep, cold river." Then Turtle pretended to be very afraid. "Oh, no, Señor," she cried in a trembling voice. "Please, not the river. I shall surely drown." "That will serve you right for making a fool of me," snapped Coyote. And he took Turtle in his mouth and flung her high over the cactus plants, over the snakes and scorpions and spiders, into the river with a splash. Turtle plunged into the deep, cool water with delight. When she'd had a good long drink, she swam up to the surface. "Thank you for bringing me home, Señor," she called happily, and then Coyote realised just how cleverly he'd been tricked.
He'd been tricked.
He had indeed.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.